Said recording.
Nah, we're good.
All
I've
right.
actually done this before.
It sounded like you just read the second one slower.
Yeah.
That's the only difference in tempo.
That's all I got
or-
to, yeah.
And I just realized the second one actually has one extra line in it.
Well, the
What's
second
extra
one.
line?
Out from under the covers and out of control. That's 2 lines actually. Out from under the covers, out of control. That one's not in the other one.
The second one just sounded better in general. It might, how he read it, the speed might play a part in it, but the placement of the words seemed to better express a meaning.
Okay. Do they both have a rhythm? 'Cause this is not something I ever do.
It just, like I said, all it sounded like to me, not looking at the piece, was just that you read the second one slower.
Okay.
But to be fair, I didn't fully listen to the other one because she was on the phone.
Let's see how you are. Sheena, Anthony.
I feel like the
Not on my
first
phone.
one had, like the first half of it, I liked the way you read that better, but the conclusion of the second one was better. Like the...
Actually, the first half of both of them are identical. I just
well,
read
then you read it differently.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it was. The way you read the first half of the first one, I liked better. And the way that you read the second half of the second time, I liked. Like if you...
Swap
I don't
them.
even know how you would combine that. Because it's totally different tempos, so I don't know.
That's the reason I record too.
Yeah.
Good job. Anthony,
I got nothing.
you got nothing?
I'm sorry.
Kelsey?
For that one.
You didn't read them at the same time.
Kelsey?
Yeah, she wasn't paying attention, so I'm catching her off guard. Okay, moving.
She goes back on you.
Dean, did you say what you had to say?
Yeah, I mean, I commented. I think the second one's the superior version.
Okay. Dan?
Second one. Better.
Yeah. Alright, the meaning. Now we can actually go into what it means. Anything? Bear in mind the first line is there will be no more hiding. That's kind of
I
the
like
whole
that
meaning.
one.
That's kind of the
That's a
only
good
meaning.
When you posted it, that like I was kind of, usually I get notifications for all this stuff and I kind of skim through it and it's like, yeah, I really am good. I'll read this later.
When did
But
you
that
post
one
that?
was like I
When did I
saw that
post this?
first line and it's like, I'm gonna read this one.
A month or two ago.
Well, what did you post it on?
Beautiful Blasphemy.
I don't read anything.
I don't think I caught that before. I usually read stuff, but I've been getting so many notifications that I skip over some of them.
What were you saying?
I said I don't read anything that anybody posts. Even famous poets, I won't read their works. I have to listen to it read. Because unless
Except
it's
when I
read,
post one that says, I don't know if this will ever be posted anywhere, I just need advice.
well, if something's not read, then you don't get the connection.
I don't know,
It doesn't-
because you
it
can,
doesn't feel
when
the
you
same
read
as if you
something
read
in your
it.
head, you have your own voice in your head when you're reading something.
And your own way of
Exactly, you
do.
have your own
flow.
way of interpreting it, so it might not mean what they meant it to mean.
Exactly.
But,
Ryan,
I mean, you can
Yes,
make it
did I
your
do
own.
ruminating on reincarnation last time?
You've done it before.
Okay.
Period. Alright, so
I like that extra line that you added.
out from under the covers and out of control. Out
Yeah.
from under the covers, out of control, and into the light.
Yes,
It seems to be a conclusion to something.
yes.
This was a point where it was one of my, I've had a number of these lately where I just fed up with shit. And I was like, that's it, done. It's about me, but it's also about her. So,
About her specifically?
yeah.
Getting naked out from under the covers and
No.
the light.
What the heck, Dean?
No.
What the heck?
I'm sick of it. Just get naked and get out from under the
It
covers.
has nothing to do with sex. But it was also about Aaron.
That's what I interpreted it as. I thought that's who you were referring to. But I didn't know, so.
This is kind of one I want, let's see. Not from the rhetoric, not from the self-righteousness, not from the lies we tell ourselves. The lies we tell ourselves with me and Aaron. The rhetoric was her own self-righteousness from what I feel is her religion. The self-righteousness is actually her own brother's self-righteousness, who left her a very self-righteous, you should give your child up for adoption thing when she was 8 months pregnant with our son.
Because it was out of wedlock.
Yep.
Congratulations on being a horrible person for that. Because you're a worse person to tell somebody to
Yeah.
give their child up for adoption out of wedlock.
Now
That's
the guilt,
just-
the pain, shame, anger, happiness, that's me. Not the us that never was. That is both Stephanie and Aaron. And not from our definitions of family or love. That is my family. That is Aaron. That is the people I call my family, who they're sitting here. Some of them.
Your chosen family?
The second one has a lot to do about both Stephanie and me. It's not the second one, but the next line. They're not from you, not from myself, not from life. And the last one is meant to include everyone. The last stanza is meant to include everyone. We've been naked and bare, ugly and beautiful. We. Out from under the covers, out of control, and into the light. So everything will be out in the open.
I love those last couple lines.
Yeah, so do I. The more you read them, the more I like them.
It's meant to be kind of an every poem, sort of, for everybody to apply to themselves, but it has very deep personal meaning for me. I hate to reveal too much of relationships, but if there was an awkward situation between several different people, and one person was 8 months pregnant with my son, and I had been ready to move on from her right before she got pregnant. I was actually dating someone, a couple of dates, nothing official. The most I had done with her was kiss her, and that felt kind of awkward for her. Not you.
I know, he's looking at me weird.
So, it got into a real
snap
awkward situation where I wanted to begin a relationship with somebody else who wasn't quite ready either. And it was a clusterfuck of guilt between rebound and feeling like you're abandoning somebody who's about to have your child. And I eventually resolved things with a compromise. So, it worked out so well. And I'm still left emotionally vulnerable and needy. Emotionally needy, not vulnerable, needy. But beyond that, there you go. You look like you want to say something.
Do I?
You kind of look like you're about to say, like, quit being a puss or something.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Grow a sack, man. Come on.
Grab your balls, belts, and get on with it. Already.
Yeah. No, keep it on. I won't be posting that one.
Alright.
I'll post the reading. I'm not posting.
No, I thought it was good. I mean, I completely pulled something completely different from it, but I don't.
Well, that's the thing. Everybody
Yeah.
interprets what they want
So, I mean-
out of what they hear.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked them both. I like the first one a little better just because of the whole style of reading.
Okay. Yeah, and my reading style did change between the two. Like I said, rhythm's not something I do. I'm a very inconsistent person. If you ever seen me dance, it's not. It's more like convulsions. Because I don't dance. I dance like the whitest man you know.
Get some music.
No, thank you.
Aw, come on.
I don't prefer like his music anyways. Most of it's shit and too folky for me.
So then, you have a mix of everything from heavy metal to Jesse McCartney.
Yep. And theme songs. Don't forget the Ninja Turtles theme song.
Yeah.
Or how can you not listen to the
good
X-Men
grief.
theme song and not go, yeah! It's like, yeah. It was like a fucking week I would hear that through my head, and by the time it was drifting out, the fucking show would come on again, and you're like, yes! The show could be shit, but that theme song was all you watched for.
It makes you, it gets you hyped.
You're like, yeah!
It's
It's
like
like
Conan
Crank
the
for
Barbarian.
comic book cartoons.
It's like Conan the Barbarian.
Conan the Adventurer.
All 8 seasons of the fucking show is summed up in the first minute and a half.
Has everyone ever seen that old show, Conan the Adventure?
Yeah, I've seen
I am fucking playing that in a minute here. Just the theme song shows the whole show.
I love the theme song.
Do it.